Come on, man.
I can't do it.
Do it.
I haven't been to the gym in ages. And you want me to do it?
That sounds like a you problem. We're doing the plan.
I just had a burger and he wants me to do a plank.
I had a burger. You have more energy. Come on.
I can't do it. What are you doing? I can't do it. Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of ABCs of Adulting. My name is Safa, your vice president.
Wait.
Do you mind social distancing, please?
Wait. Don't forget about me. This isn't just your show.
Yeah, put that mask on.
This isn't just your show.
It's my show. Okay, it's our show.
Our show.
Yeah, so I think we should explain why we are not on the same sofa today.
So basically, Safa annoyed me so much here that I kicked her out of my work bubble, and we decided to do two separate work bubbles. And
I thought you were gonna say our names and then say it's episode 2 of ABCs of Adulting, and da 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 da. It's held.
Today we'll be talking about accommodation.
So accommodation is a topic that many students have a lot of questions about. So we're gonna kick off by talking about Aston student homes.
So Aston Student Homes will be your first port of contact. Here they will be able to provide you with advice, provide you with housing tips, and also provide you with a choice of accommodation across Birmingham. You can get in touch with them via the SU website, or you can simply email them at astonhomes@aston.ac.uk.
So Aston Students Union have their own accommodation which is called The Green. For further information you can go on the SU website, where we also have dedicated sections for The Green and also Aston Student Homes as mentioned before. So yeah, so Jawad's now going to talk about the legal stuff, your rights as a tenant, because as a student when you do sign like an accommodation contract you immediately become a, what's it called?
A tenant.
Oh yeah.
You do law, man.
Yeah, so the contract is between a landlord and a tenant.
So yeah, let's get to the actual main information, the legal stuff. We are recording this video together, so it may seem like, oh, we're best of friends. However, we're not.
The lies is so real. No, we basically just switched to work bubbles, so we have to socially distance. I'm about I annoyed you. I didn't annoy you.
You did annoy me.
I didn't.
She took 3 hours, to order food. So, when your tenancy starts, the landlord should ensure that the property is vacant and make sure that the property is in a good state of repair. The landlord should also ensure.
You did your research.
I did my research.
Okay.
Is that the landlord can't ask a tenant for more money than expected.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, I'm your landlord, and I
wish.
ask you for £500 extra. I can't do that. It's unreasonable.
Mm-hmm.
But if there are cash transactions, make sure you always get a written receipt for that cash transaction. So you always have proof of everything that you.
Yeah, and I think at the same time it's also important to remember that when you're in an accommodation contract, it is actually legally binding. So sometimes you are able to get out of your contract depending on your landlord and your accommodation provider, but most of the time it is really difficult. So make sure you read your contract and read all the fine print and stuff like that.
The landlord should ensure that there's a working fire detection system, that the safety certificate's on site, and to make sure that they fill out a fire risk assessment so that your house is safe from any fumes and fire.
So the landlord should also make sure that there is contact information displayed somewhere in the property for you to see, and they should also not discriminate.
Discriminate?
Yeah, I know that's the word I can't say.
I'll say it for you. She meant discriminate.
No! Shall I say my sentence again? Okay.
Go on.
I can't discriminate. It's because I talk really, really fast.
Slow down.
So that, yeah, but my brain is going.
Ask your brain to slow down.
Okay, slow down.
Safa's brain, slow down.
Also, please ensure that they don't discriminate.
Discriminate against you as a tenant.
Yeah. Okay. We need to, can you just say that line? Because I can't say the word. It's just.
So what Safa was trying to say is that the landlord should have contact
Why
details
did you start? It was so what Safa was trying to say. Can you just pretend that didn't happen?
They don't
He's
discriminate.
tripping over his words now. Laughing at me and look at that. So your landlord. So what we're trying to say.
The The landlords need to produce contact information and make it available in the property.
Yep.
And they do not.
They should not discriminate. I can't say the word.
They should not discriminate against you as a tenant.
Yeah.
I think
Boom.
I'm your education officer, right? Yeah.
I wrote the script, so whatever.
3 hours.
You took 4 hours to record one episode. So, you took 1 hour to decide what you wanted to get from Uber Eats. And the food was nasty anyway.
So, if you head over to the Aston Homes webpage on the SU website, you'll be able to get detailed information about all the legal stuff that you need to know as a tenant on a PDF document, and we go into more detail about what you need to know as a tenant and what your rights are too. Now,
Oh wait, just to mention though, the document is called ASH standards. You didn't say that, so.
And that. But now, before I got rudely
I didn't rudely interrupted you. I added something.
I got rudely interrupted again. Interrupted again.
Why do you
Now we can hand over to the VPW, Safa, to give you
Why
some
does he keep
tips
saying VPW
and
like
advice about.
About what? So we're going to give tips and advice about sharing accommodation with others. So number one, to be honest, like we kind of said that we would talk about parties, but you're not really going to be partying in COVID. So
Yeah, make sure you don't party in COVID. Stay in your social bubbles and don't mix households.
yeah, but after a COVID world, if you do, want to have the odd house party, then make sure you actually let your neighbours know well in advance. Well, not well in advance, but like a day or two in advance.
Yeah.
So, and make sure you don't finish late either, because you can actually get fined by the council if your music is playing really loud after a certain hour or like really early morning as well. Make sure you know who's invited, so make sure you don't like shout about it on like social media or anything like that. You don't want strangers to come into your house or just randomers, they might rob you or something like that, so let's just not go there. And during the party, keep your front door and your windows closed for obviously the same reasons, to not allow like intruders to come in, but also just to minimize the noise. So yeah, do you want to talk about like general tips when sharing accommodation with others?
Yeah, so when you're sharing accommodation with others, sometimes you can get frustrated because one person's not taking out the rubbish or the other person's not cleaning up after them. But I would recommend that you guys create a timetable between yourselves, so one person does the rubbish on one day and then the other person. That way you all have an equal chance of doing the chores around the house, and it ensures that you're not getting infestation, any rats or any like fungi growing on like the cooker. So it's important you guys stay clean and tidy. Make sure you guys clean after yourself, and make sure you guys don't steal your roommate's food either, because that's a big no.
Yeah, I'd cry if somebody stole my food from the fridge.
I'd steal.
You'd steal someone else's food?
No, I'd steal.
You'd steal my food? Okay. Well, your egg fried rice, nobody's stealing that. So.
My egg fried rice is like the best thing ever.
It's disgusting. Okay, so I think so in the winter time, the days get shorter, it gets dark really quickly, so whenever you are in your accommodation, make sure that your doors and windows are locked, so no thief or robber comes in when you're not in your accommodation, or when you are, that you're safe and secure. I forgot what I was going to say.
I forgot my light.
Oh yeah, remember to lock up and put your lights on. That's a big thing. That's what Richard was saying. He was like, lock up and put your lights on.
Yeah, so my mum makes you do that. Even like, it just it gives you that impression that there's someone at home.
Yeah.
But there's really no one at home. But now we've told you guys that this too.
Yeah, somebody's going to use that trick.
Someone's
to our houses.
We've messed up, lads.
Like, Jawad's not at home, but the light's on.
And he said in that video that
Yeah.
he leaves it. Oh.
So when walking at night, always make sure you use the main roads and never the underpass. Don't walk out in really early hours or just really late. And also don't put in your headphones when you're walking alone in the dark, because you never know who might like jump on you or run behind you or anything like that. Just be security conscious and follow this advice.
But if you do need...
Sorry. I just cut him off.
I got rudely interrupted again.
You know what? I think you're right. We might be on something, both of us.
I swear, I feel a bit. But anyways, I want to say anyways, like...
Anyways, just keep moving on.
If you do need help out of hours, there's various places you can go to. We have shelter, there's Site to Fireside,
Yeah.
You can also get in contact with 101 for some advice from the police, the ambulance service,
Emergency services in
any
general.
emergency service. I don't know if for the fire service give advice, but why would you go to the fire service for
I mean,
advice?
if you some like if
Oh,
you got
like
a cat.
gas leak for a gas leak.
I was gonna say cat stuck in the street. But okay.
Ouch.
Oh my god. Yeah. You can also contact campus. What are they called? You can also contact campus safety as well if you live on campus. And in an emergency, please call 999.
Yeah.
I think that's a wrap.
Guys, it's been a
different.
pleasure. It's been different.
Let's just say that different.
Let's just say, yeah.
Let's just say the burger we had probably had something in it.
And the guy who gave me the burger,
He was looking a bit funny too, you know.
I feel like he wasn't the right guy that came up on my screen.
He probably did something. I feel like. Yeah.
But yeah.
That's okay.